Hello, I'm Anthony Hudson. Welcome to Sunday afternoon football. It's great to have you with us at the Melbourne Cricket Ground. This is a round one match between Melbourne and St Kilda.
One of these sides got their season underway last week in opening round, while the other will begin their season today. The skipper leads his team out onto the field.
Daniel Harford joins me. Who's your pick today, Harf?
Good to be here, Hutto. I've tipped the Demons.
They come in fresh, whereas their opponents obviously played an opening round. And I think the fresher legs will be telling late in the game.
Thanks for those insights, Harf. The coin toss is about to take place.
Melbourne was a game outside the top six when they took on fourth-placed St Kilda at Moorabbin in round 18, 1991. The Demons' 22.3 quarter-time lead was whittled down to just one by the time Stuart Lowe goaled at the 20-minute mark of the last quarter. Approaching the 29-minute mark, Nathan Burke drove St Kilda into attack and the ball spilled agonisingly out of Gilbert McAdam's arms close to goal before a free kick to Melbourne secured their victory by just a point. 17-9, 111 to 16-14, 110. Alan Jakovic starred with 8 goals. It proved a critical win, with the Demons ultimately finishing just inside the top 6 on percentage from North Melbourne.
Gawn wins the first tap. Steele, Cully, taken to ground. He's kicked it the wrong way. Who's got the wheels? Tholstrup.
He'll be annoyed at himself letting the tackle slip high.
Well played. Gets his kick despite the heat. Van Rooyen. Great hands there. It's come unstuck. Normally delivers. Owens has charged into space. Doesn't often waste it. McDonald gathers. Can he find a teammate? Good thinking and good execution too. They're moving the footy quickly. It's a bad mistake. Searching kick. Wanganeen Malira, all on his own. Onto the non-preferred. He'd like that one back. Howes runs onto it. Salem met solidly. He's set upon. What was he thinking?
No leniency from the umpire there.
It's a bad feeling when you know you've been done cold.
Well, I suppose if you're going to turn it over, that's not the worst place. Away he goes. Hall, terrific tackle. They've bottled it up. Gawn wins the hit out. Steele, sweeping handball. Plays on.
The umpires will be tasked with many tougher decisions than that during the course of the match.
Here's the vital kick inside the 50. Pickett with an opportunity. Will this be the first goal? It was worth the wait.
I feel better now they're in front and getting some reward on the scoreboard.
The Demons were underdogs coming in, but they look anything but in the early going. Tries to soccer it to advantage. Sinclair collects the half volley. Hill, Gawn gets in the way. Good kick. Tholstrup, he's taken a beauty. Penetrating ball. Caminiti with a terrific mark deep in defence. Kicks laterally. Cully might go for a run. Critical contest coming up. Myercheck gets to the drop and they'll get the goal in the end.
They've hit the ground running, and a goal here will give them a handy break.
That's his first.
Some great work there to create the easiest of goals.
The Demons have made an impressive start. Gawn with a deft tap. Steele,
Windsor, one of the easier decisions the umpires will need to make today.
The runner will be out in a minute. That's skillful.
Howes doing what he does best.
Dishes it off. Advantage paid.
Windsor, what's he got on offer?
Langford. Greg Williams would have been proud of that one.
Cully driven into the turf, and that'll be a free kick.
This could result in a goal.
This, to make a good start, a very good one.
He's going for his first, but that's going to pull up short. The Demons have got out of the blocks well. Their confidence will be high as they head to their huddle. Gary Lyon is here. Gaz, what are your thoughts on what we've seen so far?
Space has been hard to come by for the most part, and players have been constantly harassed and pressured into errors. The intensity's been fantastic, but it does take a toll, and I wouldn't be surprised to see the game open up as fatigue sets in. Then it becomes about who's prepared to do the gut running and take some risks.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. De Koning got his palm to it. McRae, centre square, loose ball. Windhager, can he be the fire starter? Good disciplined defence. Ryan, quick snap, and that's a goal.
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
One kick game again. Gawn has got on top. Steele, he's leading all comers for disposals. They've put themselves under pressure to no one in particular. Ball to be won on centre wing. Wood, they're breaking down across half forward. A good kick here and they'll be in business. That's generous and this could hurt the other way. Can he impose himself on the match? McRae has worked hard to present. They must tidy up their kicking. His field kicking is normally first rate. Gawn has found some space. Cully with a chance to run. And they're away. Philippou intercepts. Good luck catching him. Inside 50 with the kick. McDonald, Howes, what can he do with it? Tidy ball. Windsor fumbles. Could be costly. Salem is there to save the day. Lowers the eyes. Steele in the clear. What a game he's having. Wilkie takes an excellent grab. Delivers to centre half forward. The kick was misdirected. The Saints forcing them out wide. Salem, great body work. Can he hit a target? Wilkie is proving a massive thorn in their side. He had prior opportunity.
I don't know about that. I think the meter was charged.
Wilkie showing why he's such a good defender. The Saints might be about to start something. They're going hammer and tong. Langdon called for a push. What's he got on offer? Probing ball. Silvani is a rock in defence. Bangs it long. Needed to be clean and wasn't. Farms it out. Salem thought his way through it. Windhager heads them off at the pass. They need a mark. Turner, we've seen that before. Howes, can they find a late goal? Wilkie, time and again, he gets to the right place. He's generally a good kick. They've opened them up here. Sets a task for the forwards. Lever clears the area. King hasn't seen a lot of it. Ryan pushing and paid.
He got there first, and he might have their second in a moment.
This would be handy on the stroke of half-time. It's very handy indeed.
That was a bit too easy. The ball movement was excellent, but not great pressure.
Half-time, and we have a close one on our hands. Just what most of us wanted. Well, the neutrals among us anyway. Gary's back. What's caught your eye, Gaz?
It feels like we're all just waiting for this game to open up. But for some bad mistakes and curious choices with ball in hand, we'd have had a higher scoring first half. Footy's an entertainment business, so here's hoping the second half will produce more excitement and a cracking finish.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again. Gawn wins the tap. Langford. That can't not be a free. Good looking kick. Wanting to get on with the job. Kicks to a contest. Who's front and centre? Higgins lurking menacingly. He's hit up the lead.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
Drop punt looks good. He's got it.
It's a sign of a good team to respond when you're challenged, and they've certainly done that.
Sometimes a break can interrupt momentum, but that hasn't happened here. Marshall smashes it out of there. Wilson, anyone's ball. Hall. Higgins has it within range.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
He hasn't kicked a goal today, and he still hasn't.
Some good work to create that shot on goal, but unfortunately, the finish let them down.
Back into play. Garcia. He can make them pay royally.
Must kick goal in a close match.
For a 3-goal game, it's there. They've pinched a break.
You turn the ball over there, you've got to expect to pay the price.
The Saints are imposing their will on this contest. Gawn has shaded the ruck battle despite the scoreboard. You can't afford to do that too often. What's he got on offer? Delivers a long ball. Gawn wins it back. Great mark. They need a spark. Howes working hard and being rewarded. Doesn't often waste it. Not sure what the idea was there. Goes long. Howes making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Lever is cool under pressure. Gawn! That one was always his. They need to hit the scoreboard here. And the kick inside 50 lets them down. Going for territory. McDonald makes good contact. Turner gives away a free and the moment passes. They haven't been able to buy a goal. Honours the lead. Steele. Gawn! Great hands there. Normally delivers. Windsor read it well and claims the mark. They're moving the footy quickly. Langdon had his name written all over it.
Kicking at his first.
The definition of optimism is hoping for him to miss that. He doesn't.
Better ball movement on that occasion allowed them to open up that opportunity in front of goal, and they've got full reward for it.
How important might that goal turn out to be? Gawn wins it. The Saints lead it narrowly at three-quarter time. This is a brilliant contest, and the best is still to come. Time to check in with Gary.
Not a lot on the highlights reel so far. It's been dour, but some of the tackling and other defensive acts have been great to see. The defensive side of the game has come a long way, even in the past 10 years. Every player on the field has to think defensively now, or they don't play.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. De Koning wins the hit out. McRae, who's got the wheels? Hill in space, can run and carry. Higgins drops into the hole and marks.
A huge kick in the context of the match.
For a flying start to the term, it's online. He's drilled it.
Well, if you give him room inside 50, you'll pay more often than not.
The Demons are up against it now. De Koning, the winner there. McRae, who can run onto this and pump it forward? Sharman, Hall, Ryan can go back and shoot at goal.
He's got off the chain and is threatening to be the match winner.
2 in a row if he gets it, and he does.
They've been consistently able to find avenues to goal through quick and direct ball movement.
It's a handy buffer they've established. Gawn palms it down. Langford, he just dropped it. Big shove there, has to be a free. I've liked his game today. Thumped away. Wilkie, I don't think he meant to smother it. Just trying to get it forward under pressure. McDonald is racking up spoils. Quality delivery by foot. What's he got on offer? Takes the short option. Langdon. That's not one of the acceptable methods of disposal.
You've got to be quicker than that.
They can smell victory. McDonald got a fist in. Sharman, he's had little impact so far. They've given it back. Well, he had to try, I suppose. He might have thought about the corridor. They could be vulnerable here. Sweeping handball. Steele intercepts. He's been industrious. Wanganeen Malira. The Saints are bringing great energy. Jath. The Demons haven't thrown the towel in. Gone! He's taken a beauty. Windsor has bobbed up. Just needs an accurate kick now. The defence is disorganised. Langford is hard to beat one-on-one. Can he finish it off?
They might just be a chance of pitching this game if this goes through.
Looking to pull one back, and that's exactly what he's done. Well played.
Some good ball movement there created that opportunity, and a cool finish as well.
The Demons have been gallant, but time is going to beat them. De Koning gets his hand to it. Langford should be in the votes today. Wanganeen Malira continues to be a thorn in their side. Well-weighted kick. That's a bit of a waste. He's wrapped up. Steele, they cannot keep him quiet. Chandler, great body work. They've got them on the overlap. Sharp, dangerous to leave on his own.
Someone went to sleep defensively, and I suspect the price will be 6 points.
This deserves a goal, but he's put it the wrong side of the stick.
You can't afford to miss gettable shots against a good side when you're already behind.
The Saints square the ledger at 1-1. What did you make of that match, Half?
The Saints
Were just that bit better for most of the match and always looked more likely to get the points. They made some bad errors today, though, so they'll focus on trying to be cleaner with the ball next week. Another team might have punished them more.
Thanks for those insights, Half, and for your input today. Thanks for your company. Hope to have you with us again next time for more enthralling Aussie rules action.
When the
over.